Like no friends and do what you want.
In the meantime,
Just stop doing what I want.
just some me time.
What's going on YouTube? It's Raina Michelle and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, today I am going to be showing you guys my everyday drugstore no foundation makeup routine. So if you guys are wondering, I am wearing this two-piece set from Fashion Nova Von Dutch collab. These are the shorts though. I can link that down below if you guys are interested. Okay guys, so the first step to my routine is going to be my eyebrows. So I just started using this e.l.f. brow laminating gel. It has this spoolie and little brush, and you're gonna take the gel out and you're just gonna run it back and forth in your brows. I am not a makeup girly, to be honest, so bear with me because this is just what I do. And I've just been brushing it up using honestly both sides of the brush, the spoolie and the little comb, because I feel like they both help out a lot. But I'm just gonna brush them up all of my brow. I'm gonna flip it. Then I'm gonna turn it to the little comb side and I'm just gonna line them. Then wherever I think it just looks, like right here, I would say it looks unfinished, I'm just gonna kind of fix that, if that makes sense. And I just keep going over just to make sure there's no hair sticking up. And I would say that's the finished look for that eyebrow. So I'm gonna do this one and then we'll move on to the next step. This is the best we can get them. So the next step in my routine is going to be my concealer for my base. Like I said, I stopped wearing foundation a while ago. I felt like the concealer was enough to be considered full coverage, and honestly, I used concealer on my whole face. I do. This is my tried and true concealer. It's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I have used this since high school. I swear by it, and it doesn't break me out. So I'm going to be using the shade 30 on like the majority of my face as my base, and then I'm gonna use the shade 15 as a highlight. So the places that I would place my concealer for my base are going to be under my eyes, under my nose, my chin, a line right here, one going straight down my nose and just kind of like bring it out a little bit so it can cover my forehead, but not too much because I bronze my forehead up and I don't do like a full color on my forehead.
What?
I like it to like blend up into my scalp. And then I will do some on my eyelids. I swear by a beauty blender. I always use a beauty blender. I'm going to spray it with some water. Excuse it, it is dirty.
I got to have you, baby.
And then with my forehead, like I said, with the blending, like pull upwards so it blends, but it's not like full coverage.
When I had to take him to the ride, he was out of breath, but he kept on blessing all that. Try and admit, just can't fight the feeling inside. You know,
My skin breaks separates out super easily. Play it safe, and I stick to pretty much the same products. So now that the base is done, I'm going to get into the concealer for brightening. Definitely under my eyes. And I always do the 2 lines right under my eye and going out. And I'm gonna blend that up to just give that snatched look. Under my brows. Guys, so for the brightening, I'm pretty much just going in all the same areas that I originally did. The only difference, I'm going to focus the blending on that area. I'm not really going to spread. I'm not going to pull it all over my face. I'm just going to keep it in that area. The way you look at me, I'm feeling you. I just can't help but try to keep it cool. I can feel it in me. When you do those things to me, don't let nothing stop you. I've tried high-end makeup products on my skin, and while my skin has accepted some, most actually break me out, which sucks, but doesn't necessarily suck for my pockets. I'm really a simple girl. I'm not necessarily into following every single trend on TikTok. Don't get me wrong, TikTok has definitely swayed me into trying some high-end products, but I've always gravitated back to my drugstore routine. Alright guys, so the brightening is done. I'm going to set areas that I know I don't want to crease. The product that I use is the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. Of course, I use one of these little triangles. I'm not even going to show you guys what I just did. Anyways, I'm going to take a little bit, blow on it, not too much product, don't want it to cake up. I got the powder all over my leg. So depending on how bright I want my under eye to be that day, I'm either going to slightly bake or I'm just going to push the setting product in. Today I'm going to do a little bit more of a brighter eye, so I'm going to put a little bit more product on, and I'm just going to kind of dab it but not press it in yet. Could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me. You're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. Like I said, I'm not dipping back in. I'm just using whatever product is left. So it's not a ton of setting product. A little bit more product and just a line. Now, towards the side of my face. Dab it out. Make sure it's seamless. Alright guys, so the next step is going to be bronzer. When I'm trying to do something a bit more, I'm going to use cream bronzer and then I'm going to use powder bronzer on top, but for my everyday makeup routine, I'm just going to use powder. And I use this brush, this e.l.f. brush, powder brush. I love this brush. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this shade is Endless Summer. Hit some of that powder off, and I always start on my cheeks and then work up to my forehead. So show that you cry. If that's something, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. That was rude. That was really rude. Whatever excess product I have, take on the side of my nose and in the center, right across here. I would say almost as if you were actually contouring. But I also take it under my chin a little bit. Next, what I would do is I take this makeup brush, this e.l.f. Complexion Duo makeup brush, dip this side, the small side, into the bronzer a little bit, and then just take it on my eyelids like this. sometimes I do kind of like a cut crease with it, and gives the eyes a little bit more pop. All right guys, so at this point either be applying mascara or lashes, but I already have my lashes on. I don't know if you can tell, but I use these Kiss Press Me I use these Kiss Press On lashes, and I honestly just use about 2 on each eye at the ends, and then I put on mascara and it just kind of all blends together. Mascara that I use, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I swear by this mascara. I would not switch up on this mascara, I ain't gonna lie to you. The length this mascara can give you, don't sleep.
Doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you want so loud.
And then sometimes, guys, I'll do bottom lashes. Sometimes I don't, because I feel like it's a lot louder, and sometimes, you know, I'm just not going for that, but today we can do it.
Live, tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide.
Alright guys, so the lashes are done. I did want to point out that this is also my everyday hair look, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieve this look every day, then just comment down below and let me know. And also turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on that video. Alright guys, so this is actually a step that I should have done before I put on mascara, but now is for my favorite and final step of my makeup routine, spraying this Morphe setting mist. This is my favorite product by far. It just brings all the powders that I just put on my face together, and it looks seamless and natural, and I love it. So let's get it.
Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide.
Lips. Alright guys, so now that my face is sprayed, I'm going to get into my lips. I did have some gloss on already, so right now my favorite gloss is Yummy Lavender. Not my favorite, it's like that bubblegum pink flavor. I'm always gonna go with either a clear or pink, but not like you can tell it's pink lip gloss. My go-to is always going to be brown lip liner, clear lip gloss. But I will say, days where I'm trying to do something a bit more casual, I'd say, I would use something similar to my lip color. One that I've found I go back to but most is this Milani Most Natural. I think that's the name of the shade. I think today I'm gonna do like a mixture of both. I just grab any brown lip liner that I see at the store. Sometimes even, this is real tea, a brown eyebrow pencil to line my lips works just as fine. So when I tell y'all I'm a simple girl, I'm a simple girl.
I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way.
So hard to look in this. I'm trying my best, y'all, but I gotta look in this mirror or I'm gonna be looking crazy on this camera.
Doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. And we up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5,
I'm just gonna go
live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide.
Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed and see that you don't have to spend a bunch of money to get a good full face makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe and join the family. Like and comment any video ideas you guys might have, and I'll see you guys on the next video.